Coming up on Mountain News this morning, multiple people are dead in Virginia following a mass shooting at a Walmart. And people across the Commonwealth remember the life and legacy of former Governor John Y. Brown Jr.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning to you. It's Wednesday. It is Thanksgiving Eve. I'm Dakota Makris. Thanks so much for waking up with us. It is almost 5 o'clock. Let's take it over to Brandon for a look at our forecast. And you've been watching those temps just like 2 seconds ago, Brandon.
Yeah, we're actually at 40 when I recorded the morning appcast, and now we're at 39 at Jackson. But again, 20s to almost 40 out there, so a touch warmer than yesterday. No teens yet. Let's take a look and see what's going on there as we head across the region. 20 in Monticello, 39 in Jackson. That is the range this morning. A lot more 20s and 30s out there instead of teens. We had several teens yesterday across the state and region. 22 Cincinnati, 28 Carbondale and Paducah, and we've got 30 Knoxville, 30 Nashville, 27 in Bowling Green, 28 in the Tri-Cities, 22 in Ashland. So a little extra to max warming needed as you head out the door this morning. No kids because they're officially on their Thanksgiving break now. Out the door forecast for the rest of us who are still working, it will be a mild day ahead, and we've bumped our forecast high up to 60 this afternoon. So that should be pretty nice out there. Should be right around 3 o'clock. Dakota?
We have a developing situation that we're following in Virginia. Multiple people are dead and others are injured following a shooting at a Walmart supercenter in Chesapeake. The shooting happened on North Battlefield Road around 10 o'clock last night. Police say the shooter is dead, but the cause of the death has not been confirmed, and the exact number of people killed has not been released, but officials say it's no more than 10.
We go inside, and long story short, over the course of the next 30-45 minutes, we were able to find multiple fatalities and multiple injured parties. With the Chesapeake Fire Department, we were able to put rescue and tactical teams together to go inside to provide life-saving measures rapidly and quickly. And then through the course of the investigation, we believe it was a single shooter, and we believe that shooter is deceased at this time.
Walmart issued a statement early this morning expressing shock and sending prayers for those who were impacted by this shooting and for the Chesapeake community. Of course, we'll keep you updated. Former Kentucky governor and businessman John Y. Brown Jr. has died. Brown was governor from 1979 to 1983. He was born in Lexington in 1933. He was the son of former U.S. Representative John Y. Brown Sr. He was well known for being part of a group of investors that bought Kentucky Fried Chicken in 1964, turning Colonel Harlan Sanders restaurants into a global chain. His children released a statement saying, quote, "He was a true Kentucky original who beamed with pride for his home state and its people. He had many prominent accomplishments, but most of all, he loved his family with all of his heart, and in turn, we loved him with all of our hearts," end quote. Brown was 88 years old. And Governor Brown was in Hazard during one of the biggest events in town's history. In September 1981, several stars of the Dukes of Hazzard television show came to the Black Gold Festival. Officials also held a dedication ceremony for the new City Hall. Governor Brown spoke to a big crowd in front of City Hall and made the Dukes and cast members honorary Kentucky colonels. Well, the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign is officially underway. Expect to see bell ringers asking for donations outside of stores around the Commonwealth. Governor Andy Beshear helped the organization kick off the annual fundraising campaign in Frankfort. He called the kettles an iconic part of the holidays.
And don't you all love the Salvation Army red kettles? They are iconic at this time of the year. They're a symbol of hope, of love, and of generosity. As governor and as a dad, I am grateful for all this organization does for our families.
Money collected helps fund causes like rent assistance, after-school programs, and emergency disaster relief. It's the Salvation Army's largest fundraiser of the year. Well, Christmas is just a little more than 1 month away, but one community organization in Williamsburg is needing help to make sure every child has a toy. Beginning their 6th year, those with the Marine Corps League J.C. Paul Detachment in Williamsburg are working to continue providing gifts for the kids in our region. Local community organizer Greg Sims says they are always in need of volunteers and donations during the holiday season.
We always need volunteers to come help here, to spend time out driving around, dropping the boxes off, picking the boxes up, soliciting donations. We have all the warehouse work here where it's, inventory and breaking down pallets, inventory to toys, sort them by boy, girl, and age groups.
Sims says monetary and toy donations are always welcome as well. Well, there is a new CEO at the helm of Hazard ARH. The hospital system announced in late October that Lexington native Brian Springate will serve as CEO. He has an extensive career in healthcare at multiple hospitals across the country. He tells us he's excited to serve the people of Eastern Kentucky.
I see myself as a big part of what goes on in the community. We like to ingrain ourselves in the community, be involved in the things that go on. It creates a better working environment for us, makes me happier, and it also gets the name of the hospital out there.
Springate is a graduate of the University of Kentucky's nursing program. He previously served as COO of Lake Cumberland Regional Hospital in Somerset. One Kentucky organization made a big donation to help healthcare workers who were ravaged by July's flooding this week. On Monday, officials with the Kentucky Association of Health Plans announced a $200,000 grant for the Kentucky Rural Health Collaborative Fund. The fund is designed to help those in the medical field that lost their homes or had them badly damaged purchases, help them purchase everyday appliances. Rural Health Collaborative Funds have also been helping frontline medical workers with food, temporary housing, and permanent accommodations, and water and mold mitigation. Well, thank you so much for getting your Wednesday morning started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we come back, an area of the Grand Canyon National Park gets a name change just in time to honor Native American Heritage Month. We'll have that story in just a few minutes.
And mild weather will continue to carry us toward Thanksgiving, but will the warmer trend last into the holiday weekend? I'll have the latest in about 3 minutes.